Hello everyone, welcome to One I Wonder Wednesday. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Faith and I'm very excited to be sharing with you guys today how I win the battle with Ziploc bags. I don't like to use Ziploc bags because of the environment, but when I do, this is how I do it. So, we're going to be learning how I open up a bag, how I close a bag, how I put things into the bag, and then how I repeat. Alright, so take a Ziploc bag. And what I do is I like to basically split my hand into two different hands. So what I mean by that is these three fingers act as one hand and then these two fingers act as the other hand, or I kind of play around with the mixture. So what I'm doing with this Ziploc bag is this is what the bag is like, and I like these because this extra space allows for me to have some more surface area to manipulate the bag. So I take these three fingers and I press down on this side of the bag, and then I just use these two fingers to pull up, and boom, it's open. And then I just kind of wedge my hand in, and then, so the most difficult thing to put in a plastic bag is powders, because it's loose, and if the bag isn't open to the correct dimension, then spills happen. So the key to doing this is just to be extremely mindful, go very slow, and be very patient. So I try to open up the bag to have as much of a diameter as possible, and then if I'm putting in protein powder, for example, I take the protein powder, make a nice scoop, and then I basically just go into the bag ever so slowly, a little bit of spills, and then I put it into the bag. Now, as you saw, the diameter of the bag had decreased since the initial opening. So it's best to go as quick as you can before the diameter decreases too much, because of course the smaller opening you have, the harder it's going to be. So I have a nice wide opening there. So I'm gonna go, go, go. Go, go, go. Boom. Nice and in. That was from the first time. And then that's how I do it. And then you're ready to go, and then to zip it up, you just put it back down, hold it down with one side, and then just slide it on through. Now, when I was a kid, I used to use my teeth a lot to open up and close these, but now that I've gotten more dexterous with my phalanges, I can manipulate plastic bags much easier. And the other thing that I'm going to show you guys is just the difference between a powder versus a more solid object. So we open up the bag, and I'm going to be putting in carrots. So what's great is that a heavy object like a carrot is a lot easier to put into a bag, because once I have a few in, the bag will stand up on its own. See? And then it's much easier just to drop them in. Whereas in the beginning, I have to kind of do a bunch of extra stuff. And yeah, that's how you do that. And then again, just close it. And yeah, that's how you manipulate a plastic bag with one hand. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done and you're ready to go. This does take practice. I used to spill stuff all the time, and I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, oh, why don't you use a cup or a mold of some sort to help stabilize the bag for you? Well, I don't like using props because you don't always have props with you. I just like to use what I have, and because I know that I will always have my body with me, so I like to use it and not to have extra stuff. Alright, hope you guys found this video interesting and found it helpful. Cannot wait to see you guys next week, so tune back in. Alright, have a lovely day.